Hello, hello. We are back at it, y'all. We are back at it. We are back once again. Last week, this last week was a little cooked. Not gonna lie, but cooked for good reasons. My friend from college was in town. You may have seen the live stream. That was a live stream, aka IRL, that we had. But yeah, we are back on schedule. I was prioritizing time with him. It had been a while. Friend from college, so it had been like 2 years since we last saw each other. Crazy, crazy stuff. All right, let me make sure that okay, my audio mixer's the wrong mixer. It's not showing the right sources here. Ah, it's fine. We'll be fine. Anyways, we're gonna be doing some Lost Skies up until we get to play some Risk of Rain. Later with David and maybe Rett. I don't know if Rhett's gonna get on. I'd assume so. Then again, I was only messaged by David. So we will be doing whatever. Whatever, whenever. But, yeah. I'm double checking something real quick before we get started here, and then we'll be good to go. Right. Goddamn. Goddamn. Alright, we'll get rid of all these That's fine. Well, in any case, we are chilling. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Gonna pop up my chat. Good stuff. Good stuff. Chat is up. We are in good hands. It's gonna be a very chill stream today, until we get Risk of Rain. But it's gonna be a very chill stream today. Till then. All right. Let's play some gaming. Let's gaming some plays, my guys. So I've already got a little bit of an airship going. The basic design. Well, if it loads. It's kind of the first step here. I kind of need. Hey, there we go. Ooh. The lag of the load in. Alright, so this is our basic design right now. At some point, guns will go down here, or like 1 or 2 guns will go down here, and then I might put some back here as well, so that I can have port side and starboard side. I don't know which side is which, but I know that either side I should have, essentially. But yeah, this is going to be kind of like a cannon out the front, I think. So I may have to widen this so that I have a more wide shooting angle. Here we go. But we'll see. We don't even have cannons unlocked yet, so we can't even test it if we wanted to. But here's my little inside that we got going on with the Atlas core, workbench, and then the deck. Which is very bare bones right now. Cute animals! Welcome. First time I am early to the stream. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely to have you. But yeah, so far this is what we have. Which is pretty nice. I was pretty happy with the design. I like this little alligator mouth shape. This little angle. Unfortunately, we're at our max number of build tiles that we can use right now, so we won't be able to expand on it till later. But that is okay. Let's see. Do I have multiple forged Atlas shards? I only have the one. There's merit to maybe making another one. And we should make some storage before we go, so that I don't have to carry all this crap on me. What is this? Looks like No Man's Sky, but medieval. It is Lost Skies. Lost Skies, from the creators of Worlds Adrift, way back in the day when that was alive and well. Worlds Adrift, it's like a, well, Lost Skies is a skyship building, floating island exploring game. Very sick, very cool. Lost Skies is very, very, very awesome and very epic. What we're gonna do is take a look real quick. I just saw the floor of the platform. Ah, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, it's not too similar to No Man's Sky. But it's still very, very cool. Very fun. Alright, we need a Saborian research table. We do need that. So we're gonna see if we can get... Oh, ow. Just slammed myself into the thing here. I thought that there may have been an altar that we haven't gone to, but maybe not. We could also just go. So it is similar to No Man's Sky? Kinda. Kinda. In a very loose sense. Sure. Okay, I did not mean to rise. Hold on. Let's lower down a little bit. I'm gonna see, can I... Let's get down there and just pick this up. I don't want to leave all this stuff behind. Cannot edit it as it is in use. Yeah, I figured. It's as similar as you're piloting a ship and exploring different places, I guess. Okay. Now, I should be able to get rid of this. There we go. And hopefully this doesn't fly away on me. Okay, good. Looks like that one place in the Avatar movie, like Pandora? Yeah! Kinda. Kinda does. You're right about that. Alright. I'm gonna see... Let's see, where is the wind trying to take us right now? That way. So I guess we will oblige. Oblige. And try not to hit these rocks. Oh, they are directly above us. Alright. There we go. We're just going to kind of, for right now, go with the wind. Because all we have are sails. We don't have any engines or anything yet. So we just have to kind of deal with what we got. And I think we could probably head over to that island over there. That might be our next stop. So give it as much juice as I can. So are we still gaining altitude at all? Yeah, we are. Somewhat. But it's a very cool game, very chill game. Until we get to the boss fights later. Which I have not done yet. And I don't know much about them, so it'll be interesting. But yeah, until we get those engines, it's going to be a lot of waiting for it to just kind of push us onwards. Ah, music. What's kind of cool is that it'll keep moving. Boss fights? Yep, they're giant floating bosses, or at least one right now. I don't know if there's more than the one, but there's a few floating. There's like floating bosses and enemies and stuff. Yeah, a little bit. A few bosses. I know there's at least one. I don't know if there's more than one. Whoa. That was a loading wall we hit, I think. Yeah, I think it was just it loading this. Oh, cool. Yeah. No, it's pretty sick. Alright. We're gonna hope that we can get to this island at a good spot. We might be able to get in between these two. That might be a good strategy here. Yeah, but you can also make your own islands and construct your own like world if you want to. You can play on custom maps and stuff. This is the basic one, but you can do that. It is an option. All right. Okay. And then we should be able to just chill and float here. Perfect. I think we'll try and get a shipyard down over here on this island. That way we don't have to worry about our ship floating away or anything like that. It won't, but, you know. I wish I could play it, but it looks like it would fry my computer. That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so even without, like, wind power, you can, like, slightly move. You have your... Obviously, your altitude control is kind of separate. Excuse you. Fucking mantas out here. You have a little bit of control, so you have some go juice. regardless, which is good. All right. Perfect. Let's see if we can make a shipyard. Yeah, we just want the normal one. There we go. And we'll just place it on down here. This should be good. Sky rays. Yeah! They have some cool creatures going on. Some drones over there we'll have to take out. But this should... Yep, dock our ship. Hell yeah. There we go. So now if we need to do construction on our ship, we have somewhere to do it. Alright, you guys need to shut up. Let's see, combat drone. Oh, fuck, there's turrets. Oh, shit. I also need to unlock better guns. And armor, for that matter. Oh. Oh! Shit! Woo! I'm dead. No! Thankfully, you can just revive on your skyship, so it's not a complete and total loss here. I'm gonna just take out some of these combat drones. Down you go. Ow! See, that's a level 4 one. We are not fully equipped for these guys. Okay. Oof. I love it when games have their own biosphere. Yeah, it's awesome. It's one of my favorite things about fun fantasy worlds is when they have their own little separate way of handling flora and fauna. Okay. Ooh, okay. Great and very cool. I would love for you guys to not be doing that right now. I will shoot the hell out of you. There's one. I didn't think I'd be contending with the wildlife as well, but apparently I will be today. Okay. Leave us alone. Let's harvest them for their leather and horns and whatnot. Guess just their meat. That also works. Get down here. Oh, repair drone. Yes, you. Take this guy out first. Quite obvious reasons. Alright. Okay, there we go. Get down here. Yeah, you can use your grappling hook to slam them into the ground to stun them. There we go. Let's move all that into my chest. Let's see. I've been playing too much Calamity. I legit thought that drone would drop Wolfram Metal scraps. Yeah. I misspelled too much. Hey, man. We all do it. Sometimes when I type, I just can't type the right word for like a solid minute. I have to just sit there and be like, oh, come on. Just this once. Work, fingers, work. But no. Alright, yeah, these things are how we get data. Suborian data discs. We need those to unlock new schematics and stuff like that from... can I destroy this stuff? No. Okay. From the computer and whatnot. And sometimes we'll get those tech briefs. And those tech briefs are also useful for upgrading our schematics. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Backpack. Give me all this good stuff. I might be stuck. Can I crouch out under here? Yeah. A little bit of an awkward place for the chest. Ooh. Alright. We're good. Oh yeah, and then these guys. These guys drop Atlas dust, which you need to make Atlas crystals and stuff like that. Which are the core way of keeping your airship afloat. That's how they float, is Atlas. Atlas energy. But then over here. Alright. Seems like this island is mostly empty. We could check around the outsides. Oh, I didn't check that. Hold on. Yeah, there's a chest over here. I should see if we have... Oh, discovered tin. Inventory's full. Alright, yeah. We should see if we can make some storage. Which we may be able to do. Structural storage. Cupboard. Makeshift storage. I think... Yeah. I thought it was to make a map. The what? Okay, autofill. Oh, we only have so much iron left. Dang. Shit. So Atlas is usually used for maps. Oh, yeah, yeah. True. True. But not in this case. Actually, we're gonna put this on the top floor. Probably. Well, I'd like more deck space, but just don't have the upgraded thingamadoo for it, whatever it's called. Okay, let's see if I can't place that there. There we go. Yeah, that's a fair assumption to make. Okay. Do I have lead? Alright, that'll work. Come on. Surely there's a spot where this fits. Nah. I may have to move this over a little bit. Put this as close to this one as we can, and then move it afterwards, potentially. Okay, right about there. Okay, put down. Alright, and then we can move this to be a little more in line. Okay, how close can I make it? This one can be like right up against that one. It just has to be far enough from the wall. Place animation looked really cool. Like it was getting printed. Yeah! It's pretty sick. Like a lot. Alright. Let's put stone. Is there a way to... Yeah. There might be a way to quickly move stuff, but I forget the button for it. Let me see. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna put stone. Let's put stone and wood in here. Put some more natural resources in here. I don't need the Seraph Nano Energy on me right now, or the fluid sack. The tech briefs I can't use yet. Salt I can't use yet. Heavy ammo I can't use yet. Put the weapon propellant away and the printing matrix. Stack those. Don't know why they weren't in the first place. The Atlas thing there. Keep the power core on me. I think I can use those later. Okay, let's eat some food so we actually have some good stats. It's similar to Valheim in that way, where the food you eat gives you certain stats, stamina and health and stuff. Okay, let's do this. Oh, there we go. Move as much of this in here as we can. Is there anything I want to particularly keep on me that I just moved? Not really. This is a survival game that takes place on floating islands. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. We'll actually leave the power cores here. I don't think I need... I wonder where I saw that before. Repair module. Yeah, we did need that for later. We'll need it for, where is it? Toolbar. No, we don't have it yet. We don't have it unlocked yet. We'll get there. But now we have a nice empty inventory, and we can go explore. Without any worries. Whoa. Damn, the knockback on that shotgun is crazy. I have such a shit pistol, it's just gonna take forever. I may need to turn down the sound effects. It's a little loud in my ears. Alright, there we go. Large curved panels. Yeah, so like all of these are research modules that we can get. And the more than we have, I think the more we can upgrade it. So it's pretty good. So we just want to be finding those all over the place. Also probably, oops, yeah, more tin. Each island has different kinds of metals and stuff as well. So we can get different types. Which everything has like different stats. Like there's different wood types, different stone types, stuff like that. It's a bunch of different types of materials, metals, woods, stones. Kind of what you'd expect. Ooh, there's a cave. Typically, there's at least one interesting thing in a cave. Let's see if we can't find where this leads. Okay, well that goes out to the outside. Alright. What kind of iron do we have here? What kind of metal? Is it just iron? It's tin. Alright. Kind of wish the ore color was different, but I think this game's still in early access technically, so. Time to change things, you know? Oh, that's how the inventory works. I hate when games do that. Like Subnautica. Yeah. It can be a little annoying. I personally kind of enjoyed the Tetris, but it can be annoying. It's a lot to manage. Alright. Oh, this is the bottom. Never mind. Can I scan this? Can I scan the ore? I can. Common metal deposit. Understood. Yeah, you kind of always were constantly running out of inventory space in that game, too. I need to carry all these tools, but I don't have the room to carry all these tools. So you're kind of forced to store a lot of it in the Cyclops or the, what's the other one called? Why can't I remember what the small sub is called? There's a word for it. Just can't remember. Oh, hi Ash. Welcome to the Twitch chat. Boom. It does resemble Tetris. Yeah. A little bit. Alright, I think that's all the ore out of that. Okay, so that was lead, and the other one was tin. Okay. So, hard but durable, balanced material. And then lead is... can withstand some stress, but too heavy for many uses. Can be smelted as an ingot before it can be used. Yeah, I think, from what I remember, lead is not that useful as airship parts. But it's very useful for bullets and armor, things like that. Things that you don't need to worry about weight. Head empty for real. Yeah. Oh, shit. Explode and die. There we go. Let's harvest. Come on. Some sinew. Alright. Boom. Bam. You know what would be cool if you could combine YouTube stream chat and Twitch stream chat into one chat? Yeah, I've been looking at Stream Elements to try and find a way to do it. There's a way to do it via their own streaming platform thing. It's like it's an alternative to using OBS, but I don't really want to swap off of OBS because I kind of like how it's open source and just, you know, do what you want with it type deal. I'd much rather have that than have to deal with proprietary bullshit from Stream Elements. But I'm going to see if there's a way for me to, at the very least, get both of them on screen. There should be a way to do it. I just have to look at it. Crash a computer for it once. Wow, look at you. But yeah, I agree that it would be nice if they could just let you do it. Easy peasy. It would be great if it was really easy and nice and not hard to do. But alas, they had to make it difficult. They hate you? Yeah, that's about right. Alright. I think that's the next one. I don't know if it matters. Okay, that's where I've already been. Hey-aw. I think it just goes to this. That would make sense. Alright. I like the grappling thing. Oh yeah, the rope swinging, the grappling hook is great. It's one of my favorite features of this game. I love a game with a good rope physics swing mechanic. I'm a sucker for them. Alright. And then there. Perfect. Alright, now I need to get rid of this spawner. Open up. Die. Come on. There we go. Boom. Done. You done, son. Good. Traveler's Stay Sale. Okay. Printing Matrix. Synergic Nano Energy. About what I was expecting. Oh, let me up. Yeah. More blueprints. We're just gonna fill up our inventory of blueprints, basically. Ooh, some more gun mount blueprints. Some more sails, a wooden propeller. We're one step closer to unlocking an engine. Just nice. Though my acrophobia would not allow me to do that. It's cool. Fair enough. No, it's pretty sick. Is there anything else in here? There's a hole. Could go in the hole. Oh, there's ore over here. Let's see what we get. Is that pure tin ore? Haha. Okay. I didn't realize they were different. It's kind of annoying inventory-wise, but I'll survive, I guess. Can make some room. Yeah, I didn't know there was going to be tin and then pure tin. My guess is it probably just gets you more ingots, I'd imagine. If it's actually higher quality, that might be a little silly. Love using fancy words for extremely normal stuff. Yeah. It's part of the fun. What is this? Can't see diddly shid down here, dude. Nice. Is that like a doorway I can cut down? Nope. It does look like a doorway, though. I can kind of use this as a light, weirdly enough. Interesting. Well, I think we got our puzzle rewards, so that's done. Oh, YouTube's so much more delayed than Twitch. You don't need to see? Damn. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube chat weirdly delayed. I could double check my settings. It might be something like that. Something that's in there. Oh, there's a plane going overhead. Alright. Ooh, potatoes. Think? Tater roots. Yeah. Hey, another puzzle boy. Hello. Lead me. Take me where I need to go. And also, I think I can eat. I can eat this. There we go. I kind of hate how opaque that is. Oh, here's the Atlas arc that we'll need to go into. Oh, that's not where I want to be. Let me off of there. Why is there combat music? I'm sure it's fine. Oh, okay. Just a random hidden compartment here. Oh my god. It went flying everywhere! Alright, is there a world where I make this work? Potentially. Maybe. Okay, that should fit now. Oh, get me through! I have... Pick up that. Pick up the salt. Can't pick up the other thing. Synth! How's it going, Synth? Welcome, welcome. Alright, I think I'll just get rid of the scrap metal, honestly. Can I just... Ah. Right, middle mouse click. I'll hold on to the heavy ammo, though. Just for now. Alright. Let me out! Let me out! Alright. We're free. What? Oh, is this not stackable? Oh, that's evil work. We're just gonna make our way back to the skyship for now. Just wanted to make sure to let it be known I didn't magically disappear off the face of the earth. Exams are pain. Yeah. Yeah. No, it is all good, my man. It is all good. Hiya! Alright, let me get out of here. Okay, have to grab that. And grab this. And swing back. Alright. Boom. Okay. That should be fine. Let's move as much as we can into here. And then move as much as we can into here as well. Ideally, we get another, like a furnace of some sort. But I don't have a furnace. That's not what I meant to do. Well, at least we're filling up all the slots. Then, that way I know I'm not wasting space. At the very least. Alright. Let's go see if I can... Yeah, I have 3 exams in a damn row for the next 3 days. And a previous week, I was busy with them too, so I couldn't really watch the streams either. No! Good luck with that. Is it even possible for a class to be so far behind you can't even do an exam? Oh, wow. Damn, that's... Yeah, that'd suck. Thankfully I have no school going on as currently because there's work. Oh. That's a hell of a reason. It's a hell of a reason. But yeah. Upsides, I guess. YouTube's like 8-ish seconds behind. Alright, let's see if I can fix that. Let's see. Okay. Let's start. Let's caption this. Oh, you know what? It's because it's not on live chat. It's on top chat. Yeah, make sure your chats are set to live chat. For those who don't know. Anyways. Let's see. Catch up. She forgot to assign one, so we did it 2 weeks late and has decided that the second one would be too close to the third. That's great! Worst part is that I have to give the exam, or take the exam in a couple hours, and it's biology for 2 days in a row, followed by physics exam, all subjects. That is back-to-back hell. Yeah, God, not physics. That's... I agree. Let me... stream this real quick. I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. Dashboard. YouTube, streaming tools, overlays. Named overlay. Edit. Add widget. Chat. Okay, put it about there-ish. Okay, let's see. So messages stayed after, say, a minute. Messages are not delayed. Maybe delayed by 1 second. Just so that it's not terrible. Now we'll leave it off. Alright. And we're gonna change the text. There is a text that I wanted to use for this. I don't remember. It's not an acronym. Alright, we'll just put it back on the put it back on Arial. Arial font for the win, you know what it'd be. Let me make it a little bit bigger so that I can actually read it. Alright. Save. Copy the link. Stream elements. Copy. Paste. Ah, okay, I see. That's not what I want to do. Do new website link. Sorry for stalling a little bit here. Stream actually, chat. That's what I'll call it. Boom. Okay. 20. 1080. Perfect. Practically binged around 25 plus chapters in the span of 6 hours, so I must definitely feel really confident that I'm going to succeed. Definitely not scared as fuck. Be confident in yourself and focus on the exam questions, you should be fine. Yeah, agreed. Alright, let me move this slightly down, methinks. Let's see, how's that replacement? Okay, that's a little bit better. Move you over a little bit. And now, checker chat, dark chat, white chat. No, we want it custom. Save. Let's see. Can't wait to be free of this hell in 3 days, only to get kicked in the gut by another month of straight exams. Dude, you have so many exams going on. What the hell? That's rough, man. Okay, dark. Check settings. Why is it doing this? Like, it's not. Okay. Oh, that's why. Yeah, custom. Do that. But 1 second. Straight after A little while. Beautiful. Yeah, not ideal. I'm gonna send a test through real quick. That is not a normal amount of exams. Yeah. Oops. Damn. Cooked. Text settings. Make sure that's all bold. Bigger. Let's see. Alright, someone say something in chat. Real quick. Let's see if it pops up correctly. Yay! Alright. Gonna give you more. What? Thanks, Ash. You're so helpful. I'm gonna do this. It's not an ideal setup here, but it's better than nothing. Alright. Problem temporarily fixed. Thanks, Ash. Yeah, helping out as usual. Doing about as much work as I'd expect. Alright. Let me look. Yeah, we need to get to an arc. Yeah, that's a lot of exams though. That's too many. And like they've set up straight difficult and lengthy exam for 5 days in a row at the start and gave a week gap for the easiest one. Great. It seems like they really have their priorities in order. There's a sniper turret hidden in that bush. That is so evil. Wow. Talk about mean as hell. That's rough, buddy. That's... yeah. About right. Let's get on over to that arc. It was over here, I think. Yeah. Grab the top of this tree. And that'll do. Whoa! That's a monolith. Whoop. Let's not crash into that. Oh, I got tangled on a tree. I'm so good at grappling, guys. I'm so good. Definitely didn't just hit the ground 500 times there. Alright. Connection secured across 2 nodes. Yes and no. I am the ASA from the last arc, but I seem to have merged with this arc node via the prism. There's no ASA present on board this arc, but I appear to have seamlessly integrated into the hardware. Huh. Now control over both arcs. Can offer the same assistance. Alright. References. Very fragmented. Gaul. Limited data, I can tell you they're a small island nation that valued education in the pursuit of many research projects. They appeared to have a large geopolitical presence despite their size. We can also discern that they were very technologically advanced. It is possible we were part of their plan to save the world. How much of that plan is still on track, we do not yet know. I think it's safe to say we may have derailed slightly. Yeah. Finding more arcs allow you to learn more. Yes, it's clear we were part of a much bigger plan. And a bunch of other stuff that I accidentally skipped through. Oopsies. Alright. Boom. Next tier unlocked. Glad anything was to actually be a pain to use. It'd be like monkey bars in the sky. Yeah. Just hold yourself up by your own arms. You've got it. Cure double barrel shotgun. That might be good to make. Cheaper reliable wing used by the Pili Pie in Rural Sabor. Okay, we need this, the forge crafting station. It's literally the furnace, but for your skyship. So we'll have to get some more research data from this place. There we go. Just trying to grapple, which we can find. There's literally one right here. Oh! Yeah, you unlock a better glider later as well. That's a little more realistic, and not just Breath of the Wild-esque. Oh shoot, I'm almost out of ammo. Alright, I am out of ammo. Can I scan this from here? Skyship wings. Ah, I don't need that on my screen. Alright, well, we got the data disk. Lamau. Ooh. I don't know how to do this one. We'll figure it out, though. After we're done getting shot at. I guess that's how hang gliders work in real life a little bit. Alright, let's get the forge. And that way I can, at the very least, make a furnace on my ship. In theory. Alright. Swang round. Let's grab this one. If need be, I can grab some of that scrap metal that was down there. Alright. Essentials. Crafting utility. There it is. Where is it? Forge. Okay, so we need metal, igniter, charcoal, and more metal. We might have enough. Let's see. Plus I got a shoulder. Hold on. I hate this face so much. Swear to God. Plus I got a shoulder injury on my right shoulder at the gym last night. Definitely helping my mood in this hellhole. Anyways, what this game about? I'll explain in a second after I'm done reading. Oh no, hopefully this won't impact your writing capabilities. Now I'm kind of fine for that, which honestly I hope. Which I honestly hope I wasn't, so I can make up an excuse for an injury and not go to the exam. Real. Have a solution. I know damn well that if I depend on an average, I'll get a much lower grade that I can get by just giving the exam myself. So I'm just gonna give it anyways. Fair enough. This is Lost Skies. You are part of an ancient you were part of an ancient civilization put into like hyper sleep, whatever they call it in this. And essentially you're trying to figure out what happened. So right now we have to go around scanning arcs and figuring out why we were saved and put on a thing, because we have no memories. So we don't know what's going on. That's the gist of it. Very basic gist of it. It's really cool though. It's very, very fun. Let's eat some food. Alright. Let's take this on. Put this in here for now. I'll probably pick up like all of these, honestly. At least most of them. Okay, we need the metal. Need more metal. Just grab all of it. Gotta start processing it anyways. So we'll just pick it all up. Alright. What happens if I rename this? 01. Ah, okay. And then we can actually tell which ones we're opening when we're opening them. Solution, coma. You went into a coma. Yeah. Yeah. That word. Oh, wait, we had an igniter in one of these. And we had charcoal in one of these as well. Hold on. Is it in one? No. Maybe it was in two? Yes. Yes, okay. Let's put the forge here at the front. Go ahead and print that down. So it's like an open world RPG with elements of game like Breath of the Wild, crafting stuff from games like Ark, and finding out about stuff like in Subnautica. That's kind of a decent way to put it. It is kind of this weird mashup of a bunch of different games. That's very true. But yeah, it's a survival crafting game with RPG elements, and yeah, that's about right. Also, I need to change the text font so that you're not, there we go, not see-through. Do white, we'll do a stroke on there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's do text shadow. Yeah, that'll work. That'll help a little bit. There, now it's white text, so it actually shows up properly. Some sort of hypersleep. So I said coma. Yeah, it's pretty much same thing. It's just like, but yeah, it's really cool. Okay, I need to pay attention to what I've got here. All right, we're gonna use that lead to make some ammo. That's for sure, because we're out of light ammo. Ah, that's not what I meant to use. Use scrap metal. Because that's kind of all the lead is good for at this point. Copper we'll want for like wiring and stuff similar to that later. Okay, we need some more. Yeah, light ammo for now. All right, we're getting there. Let's see. I wish there was a defrag or like a auto sort function here, but there is not. So we will deal. Let's put this here. Printing matrix. Okay, put the rest of the tin ore I have on me there. Actually, I start moving these over. Fire coral in here. Correct. Chitin shells. Okay. That should be good for that. And O2. Anything that has like a bunch of small stuff in it is going to be a pain to organize. Essentially. Alright, let's move this over. Some cop berries there. Let's do this. That there, and we'll put the metal... We won't put the metal away just yet, actually. I'm pretty sure I'll need it in a minute here. Alright. So maybe a short coma. Yep. It's kind of implied we're after the fall of civilizations. So, however far into the future from when we were interred, essentially. Oh yeah. Okay. Barrel. Probably make a few of those as well. Alright, we need the research table. So we need more silica and conductive vessels. We might have some of that. Let's see. I know we have some silica in here somewhere. Yep, silica. We need some conductive vessels, though, which I think is going to have to get from... Going to be something we get from mantas. Unfortunately. So we have to shoot down some manta rays. Okay, let's get some lead in here. Make a ton of ammo. Inventory management gives you callbacks to the OG Resident Evil 4. Yeah! Yep. Just sleep through the exam to BH? Wow. Yeah, be a bad student, actually. Precisely what you should do. Alright, we're gonna do this. You guys are more active than the Twitch chat, so you know what you get? You get chat priority privileges. There we go. That should be enough room. Give it a little bit more just in case. Screw you, Twitch chat. Let me move Twitch chat over to the other side. Alright. Now that that's done crafting, we can also work a little bit over here. There we go. For League of Legends, I do not actually condone this. Yeah. Just say you hate me. Ash, you're the only person in both chats. Alright. In any case, we have... How much Siborian data do we have? Like, not a lot, right? Yeah, we're in the outskirts region. Is there anything else that's useful in here? Don't think so. We'll have to find some uses for all these food items. I know you can make separate meals, like different types of meals and stuff. No worries, don't plan on it anyways, and if I did, I'd get woken up with a punch to the face and some scolding. Oh, we love that. I'm back to lurking anyways. I play Hades 2 to look at hot people. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's grab this manta's attention. Try harder to hit me next time, nerd. Okay, can I slam you into the ground? Amazing. Stay down. Alright. Got some conductive vessels. We'll need some more. We learned the schematic for a circuit board, which is pretty sick. Oh. Coming over, buddy. Oh. Almost. You worked for a second. Stay on the ground. Boom. Alright. I think we'll have enough. Oh, don't take his corpse away. I need that stuff. Alright, that should be enough to make the research table, I think. Please don't tell me you're gonna start. Alright. Fine. Oh, you're a level 4. You're going down! Where do you think you're going, buddy? Amazing. Playing Hades 2 to look at how people is valid, in my opinion. Yeah, man, I don't disagree. It's a good reason. How do those things fly, though? Is the gravity just extremely low? So they use Atlas energy. So the same stuff that makes our skyships float, it's kind of implied that they feed off of it and use it to fly. They're so pretty to look at. I'm such a fan. Yeah, they did a good job with Hades, which we knew. We knew they would. Hades 2 is so pretty. I don't like how tight this is getting, but I don't have much of a choice here until I can expand out. Alright, learn schematics. Alright. Oh, it costs stuff now to learn specific schematics. Okay. Well, let's grab the important ones first, like engine heads, quarter mounts, stuff like this. Yes! Reticence. Okay, this stuff is necessary as well. The Founders sets. Traveler's staysail. Propeller. A tail sail. We don't have enough. Shit. Alright. But we can also salvage stuff, I guess. So I don't want the table. Large wooden bulwark versus the panel. Oh, they're a little different. Okay. Interesting. Okay, cool. Why is it big ass tail though? Just waste of biomass? Maybe that's a digestive tract. Just balance? Yeah, maybe. It could also be a source of propulsion. No, they use their wings for that. Yeah, it could just be yeah, I don't know. Or a defense mechanism. It could be a weapon. You don't know. Really giving me PTSD mentioning biomass. Man. You're cooked. Triangle sail that it's effective at catching side winds and updrafts. Placing this sail facing upwards can take advantage of its lift capabilities, allowing a skyship to ascend and descend quicker. So that's what we're going to be making for this. Yes. Alright. For that, we're going to need a lot of wood and some cloth. We have the cloth in the form of leather that we could use, so that should work. Carrion. C-A-R-I-O-N, I think. It's probably better for aerodynamics. Could be, yeah. You don't want a big flat plane. Then again, look at the fucking sunfish. Oh. And real life mantas have long tails. So there's some reason. Who knows? Driftwood blade. Rudder strength and resilience go up. Nice, okay. So yeah, each like separate part can be customized to some degree. So like these can have a different base mast or a sail cap, stuff like that. You can change out the different metals and the atlas crystals used, things like that. So like if I really wanted to, I could do pure tin on both of these, and it would give me more resilience and stuff. It's fun. Love theorizing the biology of fictional animals. Yeah, it's fun. This has one more resilience than the other. That's really silly. Oh, but it has to be forged. Oh, I see. Oh, both have to be. Yeah, this is a reference to the game that this had to replace. It's pretty sick. Agree on that take, honestly. The only time I'll actually enjoy talking biology. Real. It's fun. It's fun to theorize. Tail sail, some rudders and stiff. Okay. We're learning some useful things to have here. Yeah, wing stats. Let's see. Determines the hit points of the ship part. Is resilience. Yeah, that's just true across the board. Aerodynamics, efficiency of the wing. The higher stat allows your skyship to gain the full power of the wing at lower speeds. Okay. Wing strength. The effectiveness of the ship part when used as a wing. Improve the pitch and roll capabilities of your skyship. This is achieved when the wing is placed mostly horizontal angles. Rudder strength. Okay. And then response is how quickly it responds. Okay, cool. So there's a lot of stats to take into account there. Yeah. Gotcha. So this is better as a wing than it is as a rudder. But we can make it a better rudder by putting on the offset split wingtip instead of having the other. I see. Specifically Subnautica. Love it. Yeah, Subnautica biology is really cool. It's a fun one. Okay, we need more wood. Let's chop down some of these trees that we have here. I don't know what kind of trees they are, actually, so we're in for a little bit of a treat. Oh, there you go. So, pure birch. So we got some birch trees around, which is not how a birch tree looks, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna chop these. I'll pick up the wood in a second, because I forgot my inventory's full. Is it full width? Oh my god, it's just not organized. Okay. Let's fix that. There we go. Yeah, because birch and pure birch are two different things, apparently. Kind of wish it would just give you more birch than a normal tree. You know what I mean? Instead of just giving me a separate wood that I now have to worry about. I guess it's kind of whatever, but still. Alright. It's an interesting way they handle the tools. Like, the saw is all about timing. If you, like, click too quickly, it'll fizzle when it hits you. So you have to wait till it comes back, and then you can throw it immediately. Otherwise, it takes longer. So it's like, the second you catch it, you can throw it. But clicking too early or too late, and you ruin the momentum. It's actually an interesting way to do it. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty sick. Oh. Ow. Fuck that one up. There we go. A little bit more. Come on, hit it. There we go. My favorite video about that one is the one Curious Archive did. I can't remember if I've seen that or not. It sounds familiar, though. I've definitely seen Curious Archive before. I've seen them pop up. Okay, we could make it the driftwood plate, but I kind of want to make the sail first. So we'll see if I have some cloth in here, some leather. I thought I did. Salvage leather. Yep. And then we also have this cloth. Okay. Can I make it out of either? No, it's just the cloth. Okay. We'll use... Let's see. What's the difference? Oh, it gives it more resilience. Okay. We'll use just normal tin for that. And the base... Just use normal birch as well. And then... We can, place our first horizontal sail. Place it right about there. Ideally, we actually want it lower. So place it there. So we're getting a little up there on our total weight, but we should be okay. Alright. So let's see. So the triangle sail is good at getting side winds, which means we kind of want it to... I kind of placed it wrong. Yeah, we want it to be straight on. Like that. Which, yeah, it makes more sense for it to be right about there as well. Closer to the middle of the ship. Because then you have the leverage of what would normally be a rudder. In fact, we could make it a rudder. Could make a guy here. Got some more birch wood. It's using the pure tin. Ideally, we'll just use the normal tin. Not that worried about it. We'll use the offset one so that it's a bit better of a rudder instead of a other thing. All right, and then we want it out. We want it on the bottom. That is not the correct placement, good sir. Yes, like that. Okay, now I need to make it line up. I think that's right. Love myself a sailing system that takes that stuff into account. Yeah! It's sick. I like it a lot. The actual aerodynamic part seems to not be there. Or the actionable wing is not there, but that's alright. That's cool. Alright, sick. Very cool for a game in early access. Yep! They were building on the bones of a previous game. There used to be a game out called Worlds Adrift. And Worlds Adrift was my favorite game for a long time. But the problem is it was online multiplayer only. So you could get into PvP or PvE lobbies and stuff like that, but they had to manage the servers for it. Now, they were supposed to have enough funding to keep the servers up, but unfortunately, that started to run out because the game wasn't as popular as they were hoping it was going to be. But think pretty much this exact same system. I think even the shipyard designs are the same and everything. But the same developers and everything that made that one as did this one. And Bossa Studios, for those wondering. But Worlds Adrift died. Worlds Adrift died because they couldn't pay the server upkeep costs. There weren't enough, like, you know, as like any live service game, right? You're gonna run into issues of monetization because you have to find a way to, you know, make money off of it long term. And so the unfortunate thing was that, you know, they were kind of told to, like, well, this is not making enough money and we can't financially support this. So, like, we're gonna have to shut down the servers. And there's a lot of backlash of people being like, you know, obviously, like, save the game. You can't do this to us. We bought the game. Like, we want to keep playing it. It's been so much fun. You know, all this stuff. Like, there was a really awesome community surrounding it, myself included as part of that. But the problem was that the infrastructure that they used to build the servers on was proprietary and couldn't be used on, like, just generic server hardware. You had to, like, have specific software for it, and it was in-house, so they couldn't publicly distribute it for legal reasons, and so they couldn't do anything to make it just public use, right? Like, they couldn't just let people use it, play the game publicly. So, while all of that, you know, backlash was happening, they were kind of developing a silly little scheme that none of us knew about, which was they were working on Lost Skies. And Lost Skies is the single-player version of that game, so that you can just play it by yourself. It doesn't use any servers. It's not live service, so they can just keep it up forever. And they can just update it whenever they have funding and or time to do so. And it's kind of the best compromise that we have right now. It's a little more rough around the edges as compared to at least my memory of Worlds Adrift. And I have some good memories of Worlds Adrift. I used to wake up thinking about that game, and like I would go to school, and then I'd get home from school and be like, I really want to play some Worlds Adrift. I wish I was playing Worlds Adrift right now while I was sitting in class and stuff. Like that's how much of my brain it would take up. Like Hytale, similar, in a similar kind of situation, except the studio never really dropped it. They just couldn't support it, and then they just remade it essentially, not from scratch, but like using a lot of the similar assets and similar systems. Like the shipbuilding system, I think, is all ripped from it, from what we had before, because I mean it feels the exact same. So there's that. But honestly, for the better. I'm kind of happy that they just decided, fuck it, we're gonna make the same game again. People want it. It's what is being asked for right now. And it's the best we can do with our resources. So we're gonna go for it. And they went all in. And so here we are. I'm working on making this thing a mobile beast. We are gonna need some more wood though. I've already run out of wood again. So we're gonna go into the actual forest and collect some more, I think. You know what? The most full. Let me fix that. But yeah, it's similar-ish to the Hytale situation, where like Hytale just got released. Yippee! You know, like it's finally out and we get to play it. But also, it's like it had to change hands and change studios a few times, and it got bought up with Riot Games, and then they fucked it, and then they weren't able to follow through, so it fell back into the hands of the original creator. And then now we finally get the, you know, stuff out of it, which is great. You know, great that it worked out that way, but it was this convoluted mess. Whereas Bossa Studios was like, all right, like we can't give the players just Worlds Adrift as is, and we have to make it a new game anyways. We might as well revamp it, try and make there a single player experience that you can play by yourself, or with friends. So you can do multiplayer, but it's through Steam servers, so they don't have to financially support it themselves. It's just about the smartest way they could have done it. Seems like a great game. I give myself, give it a try myself 3 days later. Yeah. I'd always recommend giving it a shot. You know, the original Worlds Adrift meant a lot to me, and I'm happy that it has a successor, even if it's not like precisely what I wanted. I'm happy that we have it anyways. Be good to have some friends who had the game. Definitely would recommend playing it as a multiplayer experience. It'd be pretty fun because you can like man the guns separately, and because like all the guns you can manually mount them, and so if you want to like a friend could be on the gun mount while somebody's steering, while somebody's on lookout duty. Like you can have different little stations for people if you want to. So it's pretty cool. I haven't played it multiplayer, so I don't know how stable it is, but I've heard decent things. So yeah, it's just about the best way they could have done it. So I was really happy when I heard the announcement. I was like, oh shit, Worlds Adrift is coming back. in a different form now, and it's got a storyline now that's a little different, but it's really cool. And so the second that I heard that announcement, I immediately pre-ordered it. Got the early access key and all that, and here we are. So yeah. It's still rough around the edges, and there's things that need to be adjusted and stuff, but overall I'm very happy with... Overall, the gameplay feels pretty good. And there's the island creator, so people can make their own islands and upload them, and then you can download them and put together a world that randomly generates where those islands go, and so you can, like, have your own little experience, because, like, the base game, like, these islands are all preset. Like, they're kind of guaranteed to be in the world. Which makes sense from a progression reason, like, from a progression point of view. Because then that way they can ensure that if you get stuck on an island, you're not actually stuck. You can get all the resources you need. So, yeah. Hi, David! This is Lost Skies. The Worlds Adrift successor. It's a very fun airship building game. It's multiplayer. If you like it a lot, we could play it together. Just saying. It's in early access right now, but it's really fun. I've been playing it off and on for, I don't know, since they started the early access. And it's a lot of fun. You build skyships, survival craft, a little bit of RPG elements. You can craft gear, stuff like that. Seems like a fun experience. Yeah, definitely, for sure. All right, clear reticence is what we're gonna make, so that we can actually have a little bit more punch, a little more oomph. So I'm not using this basic pistol. High stopping power. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, so let's see. I don't think anything changes the stats for the guns, which is kind of nice, because you don't have to worry about it. But you can level up those schematics, so... Maybe I'm not really a fan of survival crafting games. Yeah. Might not be the best fit for you then, I guess. But yeah, it's good. It's fun. I think this uses... I forget what ammo this uses. Does this use light ammo? No, it uses heavy, doesn't it? Is it heavy or medium? Ah, it's medium ammo. Okay. Well, we can make that pretty easily. Show me where the ammunition is. Thankfully, all the ammo types cost the same. Though, to some degree, that peeves me a little bit, just because, like, if they all cost the same to make, what's the point of having differentiation between them? Like, make the heavy a little more expensive, make the medium a little... like middling, and then make the light super cheap. Like, I don't know, man. That's my brain. But whatever. I ain't gonna get pissed about it or nothing. It's not that serious, guy. It's not that serious. Alright. We'll have to go get some more metal as well. It also reminds me of old high pixel skyblock. Yeah. The vibes. I could see that. Vibes. The vibes are kind of there. Alright, let's autofill. It's using a pure tin again. I don't want it to use the pure tin. Alright, this wing is going to be a different color, I think, because we're using a different wood. I think we can always paint over it later, but I don't know when we unlock that or if we do. But yeah, different wood types. You can see, like, on here, the banding. Because we used, I think, iron for that one. Or, wait, no, this might be the same. I think they're both tin. Yeah. But you'll notice, like, anything that uses the same wood and the same metal, they'll have these little accents that are the same. And also, I fucked this up. Never mind, hold on. I have to get rid of this now. I used the wrong, end. Ah. Did it drop all of its stuff? Or am I blind? I think I might be blind. It's fine. Let's see. Anyways, unfortunately, I'm gonna go clock out because I because I've got to make sure I'm not drunk on caffeine just to give the exam. See you next stream, Sim. I'll definitely drop by momentarily like this for next week's stream before I can probably watch them from next week. All right. Well, it was good having you by. We'll see you around, brother. See you around. I nearly did it again. Nearly didn't change out the tip. Need to do that. Need to remember to do that. There we go. It's looking like a proper sky ship now. I like this thing. Alright. We have a rudder, we have some pitch and roll. We have some more ascent and descent. Control. I may even... Now that these are made... We can... I might move this down... so that it's sitting there. You definitely will, even if it's just for a bit. I'm still gonna join. I appreciate it, Sim. It's always good to have the regulars come in, you know? It's good to have y'all committed and being around. Helps keep the high spirits. Keep the dream alive. So I wish you luck on your exams and all that. Massive misread, though I would also make the same mistake now. Yeah. There we go. I like having those lower and that a little higher in the back. This might be a little too tall for a rudder, but I think we'll be fine. Cool. I'll have to rename this thing. Save this as a schematic, I think. I think I can do that. Let me check. Save... Yeah, the original one was called the Gravitas 01. Save it as the Thresher. Thresher 01. Save. Very cool. Alright. Yeah, so this is the ship editor, so you can play around with different widths and stuff for all these pieces. The main thing that makes things cost any like stuff is adding on sections. So you see we have a limit of 8 right now until we unlock more sections, which is kind of what I'm all about. I want to get some more sections so that I can expand out and make this thing a cool battleship, sky battleship. You know? All right, can we upgrade any of these? Yes. Let's grab some civilian tech briefs from here. See how much I can upgrade the clear reticence. I should have done this before I made it, but that's fine. All right, level 3. So the damage goes up as we level it up. I don't think that means retroactively this is more powerful. Yeah, so 195 for the damage on that, whereas now it'd be doing 216. So we'll get there, but yeah. We can also upgrade these to give it more lift and resilience, stuff like that. I would love if there's a way to make it really big. I think if we get far enough down the research tree, we kind of can. That's what I'm hoping, is that we can do exactly that. All right, let's make 1 out of 10. I'll leave the rest, so we're not burning through all of our metals just for ammo. Like a flying aircraft carrier from Marvel. I don't know if we can make it that big, but we can definitely get large. At least that's what I'm hoping. Okay, you're going to need more storage. This is a fact of life. Do I have the stuff to make it? I should. Storage. More cupboards, please. Yeah. All right. Let's place that down. I'll put another one next to it as well. Thankfully, this only adds 50 weight, so we're kind of within our margins for efficiency here. Yeah, some stuff will cost energy to use, and some stuff won't. But you can kind of see between these two. So we have this little metal bracket here that's made out of iron. This one, which I think is made out of lead. This one, which is made out of copper, which is both of these are made out of copper. And so they're a little bit different colors, which is really nice. It's a nice detail. I like it a lot. Okay, we're gonna make one of these metals. And then one of these will be wood. Okay, we're probably gonna need more than just one for each of these, but I think we can unlock better storage later. I don't know if we can, but I'm really hoping we can. All right, I'll put metals down in this one. Now we can actually have an organization system. I love my airships thick. Damn right. Damn right. Okay, let's grab all the metals out of here. Let's just organize this a little bit so we're not super crazy stupid. Yeah, nanomachine, son. I was wondering where my heavy armor went. There. All this time. Cloth away for now. I have enough bandages. I might actually bring the cloth with me. Whoa. Texture got a little broke there. Alright. Metals. Tin and pure tin. And actually we're going to stack all of these this way, because I know we can fit all of those in that direction. I think O1 and O2 will remain as miscellaneous chests, just so that we don't have to worry about renaming and moving stuff around just yet. Though I do need to make sure that the things that can be stacked over between each of these are, which it's looking like for the most part they are. Coral in there. This is the only downside. I wish there was like a storage system that I could use, but there's the seams. Huh? Let's put this in here so I'm not carrying as much just on me at all times. Alright. Some lead. Perfect. Some lead and iron. Alright. Much better. Now we have some room to play around. Alright. Let's reload this hand cannon in a second here. Ow. Thankfully I didn't take that much damage. The seams, yeah. Okay, I can't eat more. I wish that was a smaller warning and at the bottom of the screen and not fully opaque. Gonna be honest. Be like a small, nice little thing. We've definitely been in this cave before, but I don't think we went up. But yeah, these are all like Atlas shards, so that's kind of the implications as to why the islands are able to float. Here's some metal. We also need to go get more data, so we're going to be looking for ruins, but metal is also a priority. Especially when we're so close to the ship. I really like the ore gathering in this. It's very satisfying. A little slow, but satisfying. There we go. That'll do. 113 ore. It's a lot less bars than you would think. Okay. I wonder what kind of like metals, like how many different kind of metals we have in the game. I know there's tin, lead, copper, iron. I think there's aluminum. I feel like those would be the main ones. We can eat that. Only 7 minutes. It's not actually that long lasting. Oh, these are fun puzzles. So you shoot or yank on them until they're pointing. I think this one wants me to point the statue. Yeah. Until they're pointing and they turn green. It's a simple little one. I think we're missing one. Oh, wait, no. That just makes this glow green. Oh, that means we can go in here, presumably. Okay. Let's not just free ball it. Let's actually go down. Okay, I am supposed to go up there. Understood. Whoa, okay. Wish I had a flashlight. I can barely see. Oh. Okay. Let me through. Let me through. Oh, there's ore. Well, hold on a second. And also, I guess I can't craft in here. Secret area. Yeah. What happens if I fall off into the sky? I die. Then I think I lose all my stuff. I forget. There might be a recovery system for, like, items. Because anything that's not in your toolbar gets lost when you die. Like, it dropped in a bag that you can pick up. But I forget how that works if you fall off an island. But you do die. It'll send you straight to the depths of hell. Okay. Barely see where I am. Ugh. Turn up the brightness a little bit here. Motion blur. Get rid of the motion blur. Never want motion blur. Okay, where's wind effectors per cell, ambient debris, fog quality, decals. Maybe it's in here. Brightness. Yeah, let's turn it up a little bit. Wow, that did nothing. Okay. Cool. Oh, God. Maybe the saw will be better? Oh, so dark. I should have made flares. I should have listened. Okay, I think I can go up through here. Very illogical, but this is fantasy world, so it's shut. Yeah. Survivor's Hood. Okay, some new armor. Hey, there's our little tech. Get some more data. Get some more drift. We need for the schematics. Oh. Okay. Oh, bunch of different stuff. Alright, yeah, they're definitely giving, since the last time I played, they're giving a lot more schematics. And before, it didn't cost anything to research the schematics. So I guess after adding the cost to it, they were like, alright, we'll make it easier to find and salvage so that you have to pick and choose what schematics you want. So realistically, you'll probably be able to get, like, all of them. Like, again. Oh. There's a little thing there. What's that for? Oh! Oh, no way! We're back here! Oh my god. That opened the door so we can get it. Wow, okay. That's more interconnected than I thought it was. Cool. Because that door wasn't open before. And it looked like a weird, like, hit. And now I know why. Sick. Wait, what are you? What is that? Can I scan it? Can't grab it. Weird. Maybe it's a graphical glitch or something. A little strange. A little strange. It's okay. Ow. This was the guy that we did earlier, yeah. I feel like we're still missing something for this puzzle, unless that was part of it. Can I scan that? No. Can I scan that? No. I guess that was maybe it. Maybe this was like blocked off before. Could have been. My Terraria brainworms say it's an eater of souls. Yeah. Man, Terraria brainworms are like truly a disease. A good one, but like, yeah. There's something about it. It just infects your brain. Hardcore. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting from the top down because it's just gonna be easier to see shit that way. God, look at the shattered moon. It's moving pretty quick. It's just gonna be easier to start up here so that I can see where I'm at. Oh, could you, thank you, latch on actually for real? Whoop. Ow. Slam into the rock. My brain is 63% corrupted. Your world is 63% corrupted. Please, get better. Alright. Alright. It looks like it is time. It is time for Risk of Rain 2! But first, I must get back to my ship. And maybe I'll look at this real quick. And maybe go to the Ark real quick. Because I do want to know what's up with this. Whoa! Oh, it's like a bunch of fire coral in here. That's pretty cool. Alright. Grab some mushrooms. My food's about to run out. Put those on. Yep, we'll be playing some modded Risk of Rain 2 in a minute here. What was that? Oh. Tamanana. 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 Heard a lot about that game. It's very fun. Very fun roguelike. Oh, yeah, we've already been over here. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that damage. That's what you like to see. Good damblage. Alright, yeah. These chests are locked. I've never actually seen any gameplay of it, but still. Today will be the day. Alright, now this puzzle is a little interesting. Because these have different symbols on the top of them. I don't know what any of them mean. So, we're gonna have to learn what they mean, I guess. Let's see. So we have like a broken medallion. A wing symbol. A shield. A like triangle. Why is chat so delayed? I don't know! It's a good question. I could check. You could check again. But YouTube chat, it has like less settings than the other one. Let's see, stream latency. Oh, wait, it's not letting me change it. Alright, give me 1 second. Because that would probably be why. Stream settings. Yeah, it's not letting me go to low latency for some reason. Interesting. Maybe it's because the stream is active or something. Probably because we live on other sides of the world. Potentially. Potentially because it's, because the stream is live, I can't edit it for some reason. Customization. Check. Live chat. Don't care about it. Well, that's fine. Okay, live reactions, yep. Slow mode is not on. Altered content. No. Automatic places and people, sure. Let's see. Yeah, let's put that. Yeah, it's not letting me change it for some reason. Sort by newest. Save. Yeah. I'll probably have to just take a look at it and poke at it later. Which is just how it's gonna be. Alright. Anyways. Maybe it's just like shortest to tallest. That could be it. I think this is the next shortest one. Yeah. And then it's this one. And then it's you. Little connect the dots puzzle. And then it's you. Is that right? I have no clue. Chests aren't unlocked. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. We'll come back for that, maybe. We are literally on other sides of the world. That's crazy. World sandwich. What we're making right now. Cooking station. That might be worth making. Or repairs. Yeah, we'll do repair. I'll do the repair tool. Alright, now that that's unlocked, we're gonna save. And real quick, we're gonna hop into chat, into the Discord call.
Oh my god.
Hello.
I forget how loud that is.
Hello.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, fuck you, by the way. Loud.
I know. You hate me and you want me dead.
I found another one.
Minasan.
Minasan! Konnichiwa!
I had someone say
we're so
konnichiwa
little
on
on
me
your
in slimes
stream.
in my
We're
Valo
so
game last night.
tiny.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
There you go. There you guys go. The little uns.
Why is so
Yeah,
tiny?
a little bit bigger. Yeah, a little bit. There you go. It's because it's trying to put both of you in there. There we go.
All right. now
That's
I gotta
better.
Wait 10 minutes for Risk to open.
Yay! I need to go to Stream
Can
and
I
Talks.
move? Oh my god.
Takes like 10 seconds between me sending a chat and appearing on stream. Yeah, it's about right.
Yeah, you have like a 30-second chat delay,
On
For
YouTube.
or like just
YouTube.
delay in
Yeah.
general on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, like YouTube, it's bad.
I
It's as bad as
know.
the Twitch one used to be.
I know why. I just can't change it for some reason. It's not letting me.
Damn, it hates you.
Why is
It does hate me. So
Dude does.
it does. Yeah. We could go on a quick break. Just try and fix it. Let's see. You know what? In 1 second.